Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mesoamerica Universalis and Tenochtitlan. Last episode we ate a bit of Toluca and also Chalco, and right now we have to incorporate the territory in Toluca over here into our land. We have 29.7% overextension at the moment, which is a bit too high. So we will wait for that to be absorbed, and then we have about 500,000 different separatists that are gaining strength in various parts of the country that we have to deal with one way or another. At the same time, we also have to be a bit concerned about the aggressive expansion. Our neighbors, and this might come as a shock, don't really like us expanding this rapidly. We have taken a lot of territory in a fairly short amount of time. So they are rightly a bit upset by that. Not enough to get a coalition at the moment, but we could end up in a situation where we will have a rather big coalition against us, unless we are a bit wary of that. So let's just start on the time and wait for these rebellions to happen. Meanwhile, we'll try to plot out our next conquest. I think Ameyalco might be a good one, and feeding that to Tlacopan would be pretty decent. Or putting them as our vassal. Do we have I can't remember honestly if we did get another vassal or not. We do not have a vassal of our own. So maybe taking Ameyalco as our vassal and then feeding them some provinces could be pretty decent. Could we even get these guys as our vassal? No. No, they would not accept that. So we would have to do it by force, which we might do. Not gonna allow any military access through our land. It's our land for a reason. Could oh yeah, making anything into states, as I said, doesn't really seem to make any sense at the moment. So I won't do that. We'll even disable this at the moment. That's a really big state of 17 provinces, was it? That's quite a lot. Can I see anything about that? Let's see, territories. Yeah, I can't see the amount of provinces that was in the incomplete state. But we do have a few. Toluca, for example, we have 7 provinces and 142 development in. So we'll leave that be for the moment. See, our military. We could go for increased military tech. Does anyone else have military tech of any level? These guys have level 1. We have 0. Getting infantry fire 1 or getting the infantry fire could be decent, but this one will give us 5+ discipline and also gain us the build cost and production efficiency. And production is our main source of revenue at the moment. Even though trade is surprisingly high, I forgot about trade here. We have this as an end node for 3 different places, so this is one of the few end nodes in the game. So all the trade will eventually at some point flow here, to some extent anyway. We have 3.4 ducats here each month, and it's not too shabby. We're still losing money at the moment because our forts cost 1 million. Birth of the world system. Oh yeah, that starts over here, doesn't it? Yeah, it starts in our land. That is beautiful. After the collapse of the great Toltec dynasties of Tula and Chichen Itza in the 12th and 13th century. I can't read this. Let's just go ahead with it. We can immediately embrace it for a small penny. So we have that. It gives us plus 10% trade efficiency and minus 5% idea cost. And then the next one will be European animals and weaponized metallurgy, which will happen from some kind of event. Since the Europeans don't really show up, we disabled the invasions after all. They will be through some sort of event that will happen. And due to our pretty big militancy, we are losing a lot of legitimacy by being at peace. So we can't be at peace for too long. That would be pretty bad for us. Might change the draft laws, though at the same time we don't really need that. We are gaining a lot of manpower, and we have a lot of manpower available. Have never really reached the limit there. We could get more money by set tribute requirements. Could do that. Oh, that's decent, I guess. What war is going on here? Tlacopan, our ally. What happened to our ally? They got pretty beaten up. So I think they lost that war, which is good for us. That increases our power in the whole Triple Alliance. Let's see, assert our influence in the Triple Alliance. We have 71.25. So when we get 100, we could dominate the Triple Alliance. and get them as our vassal and all kinds of nice things. That would be brilliant. I would love that. That's our main goal at the moment. But for now, we could go for another vassal. Amiyalko could be one and then feed them these ones. That seems like a pretty decent option. So I think we will build a spy network over there to facilitate such an event. We could even feed them. They seem to be allied with almost all of their neighbors. Yeah, and now they're allied with Tenochtitlan as well. Where's one? Where is that one? Tenochtitlan. Tenochtitlan. I can't find... Oh, over here. They really do like the whole Titlan. Tenochtitlan and... How would this be? Titlan? Tlacopan? Yeah, there's a lot of them. The first one could potentially be in Aachen. That's in Germany, I was going to say. Xiutekepec. Oh. And we have a new Chiahuacuatl. That's pretty nice bonuses. That's pretty nice bonuses all around. Yeah, I will get that. I'll take that. That's some really awesome bonuses. That is some really awesome bonuses. So where was the Aachen thing? It will happen in Xiutekepec. Where is that? Where is it? I should probably search for it. Xiutekepec. Oh, over here. Let's just send the army over there so they don't rebel. This one gives... where is it? There, 4.5. So that should kill that movement. Pretty handily. And then we have this one over here, the Huacatapecan. In Huacatepec. This... it's not gotten easier to pronounce these things. Oh, this one is nice. -2 national unrest and -25% culture conversion cost. I'll grab that immediately. And then we will move on to this one, which unlocks a new building and also more national unrest modifier. And this one, which is awesome for the Lance Force limit modifier and also some yearly legitimacy. Now we did get revolution over here, so I'm glad I didn't end up mothballing the forts, because then they would have taken it already. They might still get it if we're extremely unlucky. Yeah, if we're extremely unlucky, we might... No! God damn it. God damn it. Oh well, nothing to do. Nothing to do about that. Got some more trade efficiency, which would be good, and now we have some collectors. But I hate that. I mean, it's good that it's so fast, but we ran as fast as possible, yet we could not stop. Could not stop that revolt. Most of them have died down now, though, so that's pretty nice. Sure, it could be that one has already erupted, but still. Siege ability plus 15% and military engineer school. Can we take a look at what the military engineer school does? Military engineer school. It's not this one, it's not this one. It's a monastery. Military. Oh, probably down here maybe? Military engineer school. Siege ability plus 25%. That's something to work towards. And this one, Great Water Garden, plus 2 prestige. Technology cost minus 5%, Great University. Yeah, that would be nice stuff. We can now hold a Grand Festival. We'll do that, and we will have a festival for the commons to get some more legitimacy. That's the only way we can be at peace at the moment, by using that event. Let's see, it is lowering, but it's lowering very, very slowly, as it always does. We'll see how slowly. 2.4 yearly. We can't be at peace for several years in a row. That would not work at all. Our people would not be satisfied. We received that Tlacopan have accepted that whole thing. So that's good. Tlacopan, how is our dominance right now in... Has it changed anything? Has it changed? Assert our influence, 78.5, seems about the same. We could probably now claim stuff. Can we do that? Fabricate claim, yeah, absolutely. And claim something over there. That's good. We might just invade them. Actually, let's invade them. Lower speed a slight bit and then invade them and make them our vassal. Could go for Tlacopan, but they would require stuff. I would not be a fan of losing things. It seems that all of their allies are joined in. So we are at war with this guy over here. And some other people. We don't want to rent Condottiere, thank you very much. Let's go over here and siege that one as well. And then the main army can move back up here. There we are. That should do it. And then you have 13,000 men over here. And then we're also at war with this big guy over here and this guy over here. So we're at war with the northern folks. To Tlacopan and beyond. Let's see, can we win this? Hopefully, maybe, no. Potentially. It's a hard-fought battle. Could end in victory, and it did. And that should end in victory fairly soon too. With some luck. Tetsukoko. Tetsukoko, you are going on the warpath. What's happening? My dear friends, you become aggressive. Don't. I want to have primacy over you. Can't you... Seriously can't move here? Alright. Fine. I don't know what force was preventing you from going straight here. That's fine, I guess. We'll just have to siege this down and then we can take out their combined force over here, because they can't get through Tlacopan unless Tlacopan has decided to let them move. And it doesn't seem like they are. No, it's only a Texcoco. The Texcoco is fine. We like them. Now we can take out their army. Yeah, this is extremely one-sided battle. Come on, just give up. Well, they did. And now siege the rest of it. Wait, this... Oh yeah, they were not in the war. I forgot. Oh, that makes sense then, why I couldn't attack over here. They're not even in the war. Yeah, sometimes stupidity takes a hold. Sometimes. There's nothing you can do about it, really. The Plague of 6 Rabbits. Import as much food as possible and dole it out? Absolutely, otherwise we will lose much more. We'll try to get food for our people. Let's see, there. Population 15,000 over here. Is there any good way of seeing how much we have in total? We have 724,000 people. If I am reading the whole development equals population thing correctly. Can we move through you? Come on, let's get us military access. You know you want to. Yep, there we go. Alright, now we can invade them up here in the north. They're at war with most of them anyway. The opportunistic bastards. I'm leading the charge, obviously. Let's siege that one. Can't go over here because there's a fort, of course. Man, I wish the times when you didn't have the whole fort problem of it having a zone of control around it. If I recall correctly, they were doing something with having each state, like state having a number of forts in them. So if you had all the forts in it, they couldn't move it through that state only to a fort, or something like that. If I recall, they scrapped that pretty quickly. I just barely remember the concept. Something about states and the number of forts you had in them, and they could be either controlled by you, controlled by the enemy, or contested if one was controlled. Like if it was 2 forts and one was controlled by the enemy and one was controlled by you, it would be a contested state. I wonder what happened with that. Either they didn't roll it out completely, or it was just like a beta change that they didn't end up doing. Something like that. My memory is pretty weak at this point. Might as well. Okay, so if we want a peace now, could we do that? I want to have you as... wait, is that serious? 409 war score? Seriously? Are they that expensive? Or is it just not possible to have... I guess it's not possible though. Maybe I should have peace with all the other ones as well. Like this one. They would want peace? Good, let's do peace. And you, would you like peace? You would not like peace, apparently. For some reason, you want more punishment. Alright, I won't judge. But would it be cheaper now to... No, now apparently it is completely possible to make you a vassal. You just wouldn't agree to it, but it is completely possible. Somehow. Don't know what changed. Just need to have these guys out of the war and we will have 100%. They really should go out of the war. They don't have anything. All of the provinces are either occupied or being occupied. Or about to be. So I'm not sure. Social engineering, let's go for that one, and then we will also have more prestige for this one. And idea cost, even more. Poets and philosophers. And this one will get yearly armor tradition, nice things, and here we have some nice siege and stuff. So that's good. Good stuff all around. Will you have peace now? You will not have peace. For what reason? What do you have left? What could you possibly... Oh, they have a pretty big army up there. I guess that explains it. But now they don't even have that army anymore. Oh, come on. How are you so ignorant that you believe that victory is a possibility for you? How can you be that ignorant? It should be impossible. Recover army. Oh, nice. Inspirational leader for our leader. It's a good thing to have in a leader, to be inspirational. How far are they jogging? Where are they going? Is that it? I think they have reached their place. They apparently live over here now. Well, can you just defeat them, please? I just want them out of the war. Why are they so resistant to peace? I just want a white peace with them. That's all I want. See, the other ones that want peace too. We could go for a rather alarming peace by taking over, for example, all of this, which we couldn't do. We would need to take them as our vassal. And then we could feed them all of these provinces. Could do that, will do that, might do that. Let's do that. And also get their money. Okay, no money. Some money. No. Okay, a bit of money. Great. Now we'll just have to eat these guys. And try to improve relations with our new vassal. See, May 6th is the time for things to happen. May 6th, there we go. And we can also get a royal marriage with them, which we will. Soon enough. And now we just want peace with these guys. And they still don't wanna. Why? Is there a particular reason for why? They ally in war. They are vastly overstating their military strength, apparently. How are they? They have 5,000 men, almost. And they say that their military strength makes them unwilling to go for war. Alright, let's destroy them. Annihilate them. Wipe them out from the face of the earth. If that's what is required to get some peace around here. They give up extremely easily. Can you... Apparently not. They lost all of the territory, but sure, let's not go for peace. Let's be idiots instead. Let's go like this then. They're trying to attack again. It's not gonna work. They will lose. We will siege their provinces, and maybe, just maybe, they will give up now. Just because of this, we will steal all your money. See, this didn't have to happen. Did not have to happen, but we will steal all your money. And we will be happy about it. And now these guys will surrender and give us... Don't want a vassal anymore. We have another vassal. And get all your money. That's a lot of money. This is the way to make sure you have money. Alright, can we send them Grand Province? Grand Province, this one, yeah. Alright, Grand Province, this one, alright, and Grand Province. The name of which is a thing I cannot pronounce. Let's get with that too. That's great. Now we have a good vassal. And we have some guy who makes reforms. His name is Tlacaelel. Yeah, that guy. You know the guy. You get religious tradition from it. I don't know if religious tradition is bad or good. What does it do? Religious tradition gives something, I suppose. Sure. Maybe it's in the spiritualism. Either way, I won't say no to 50 army tradition, which puts us as a nice 100. We can easily get a new general who will be goddamn brilliant. Holy shit. That's a good general. That's a really goddamn good general. It was spiritualism. Makes sense. Yeah, that's, you know, we'll get rid of that inspirational leader. We don't need him no more. We have an amazing leader. I say bring on that coalition. I say, what can they possibly do to us that we haven't done ourselves? Wait, that's not what I was trying to say. What can they do to us when we have almost a perfect leader? Only one siege away from having him be a perfect leader. What can he do? Absolutely nothing, I tell you. With that victory, is our influence here in the Triple Alliance greater or so close? 86.45. Number of provinces, positive prestige, over 70 legitimacy, positive diplomatic reputation. And our diplomatic reputation is positive. Good stuff. I think Chalco is the next one in line for being conquered. So we will facilitate such an event. We will get that stuff. We could also try to attack Mayan over here. We will build a spy network here too. These two will definitely be swallowed up by our little vassal over here, Xaltepec, the greatest of nations. Overall, though, I don't think... Wait, we already have, don't we? We already have? Oh yeah, we do. Unite the Valley of Mexico. Should I? Yeah, should. Let's just go for it. They have some allies. What's the worst that can happen? Well, I guess the worst that can happen is that we increase our militancy. That's a long autosave. I don't think it matters too much. We, even if we end up being numerically weaker than them, we will be numerically better than them. That's a good battle. And this guy will fall right into our army, and then we can also go and take out this guy. This guy. Yeah, that guy. And we got allies now coming in to help us. This is why I like having a vassal. At least one. You can help out with some sieges. Not be too bothered. Be about medium strength. You know, just a friend. I like having a friend. Just to hang around and help you. It's nice. I like that in games too. If I play, for example, if I play any game that has any kind of scary element in it, I prefer to have just a guy, you know, an AI that can help you, follow you along, that you can move along with. It just makes me feel better. Makes it a bit easier to handle. Even if a game, for example, like Singularity, it feels better to have someone tag you along your journey. Just makes it easier to swallow. Chalco wants to have peace, or some other guy who has a similar name to Chalco wants to have peace. We won't be peace until we're one. It's just the end of it. This leader is so goddamn great. I'm so happy. Send out collectors, wonderful. I guess that was the end of it. That was their entire alliance. That was all they had to give. The lost home in the north. Now that we have made a name for ourselves in the civilized parts of the world, there has been some interest in attempting to find the ancient ancestral homeland of the Mexica. Aztlan, where the mother of our patron god, that Puchti, is said to reside. Some guy who is really good is saying a lot of things. These names is impossible to pronounce. Impossible. I think we will consult with the Tlaikaelel first. I was under a bit Finnish there. Tlaikaelel. Kumalainen. Let's see. His advice supports the expedition as divinely inspired, but he disagrees with our methods. He believes that sending elite warriors is foolish, as they are needed in Tenochtitlan, and the success of the expedition will not depend on strength of arms, valiance or other such traits. Instead, we should send explorers and priests, and a great gift for that guy's mother. We will send the explorers and priests to find them. Right, we will follow his advice. We need our men back home, that is true. Alright, we will own this land and this land. This will give us some more aggressive expansion. Not too much though. Not enough to put anyone in our coalition. And that is quite a bit of territory, but honestly worth it. Just need more territory. Need more land. Expand to Huay Teocalli. Let's do that. That costs 1,000. Moly. That's all of our money. That's so much money. Where's it all going? Maybe boost ability? Could do that. We really are running out of money though. I think we need to save up on money. We have 32 forts. Holy shit. If we lower that, then at least we go plus a little bit. At least for now. Although that's... Okay, now though. Yeah, we're going plus. We're going plus. We're earning money. The only problem is all of these rebel factions, but we can handle them. We can handle them. No big problem there. We can place our army over here, since this is a rebel stronghold. They have Nahuatl, so they are in the right religion, like pretty much everyone else in the surrounding area. Yeah. The closest one that is heretic is Purupeka over here. There's a lot of places in the Purupeka region. I've been inspired to read a bit more about Mesoamerica. Rather, the contemporary Mesoamericans, I guess, the indigenous peoples of Mexico. The ones that still speak Nahuatl or the other languages that are around here. It's a bit of a shame that they are so few and don't really... Like, compared to the Irish are not speaking English, for example. Well, they are speaking English, but they're not speaking Irish, for example, most of them. But they're still trying to make some sort of push towards making it more interesting to speak Irish and incentivize it and make sure that Irish can be represented for the people who speak it. Stuff like that. I can appreciate that in a way. And it's a bit of a shame that Mexico doesn't have a similar kind of effort. And most of the Nahuatl speakers, for example, are very poor and subsistence farmers that don't really earn money, just have their farms and do there. At least that was what I got from reading about it. So I just found that to be a bit of a shame. Expansion of the Huay Teocalli completed. Do we want to dedicate the ceremony to God of War and sacrifice, dedicate the ceremony to our glorious ruler, or use the ceremony to flaunt our strength in absurd ways? Legitimacy would be nice. This would give army tradition and religious traditions, which would also be nice, I suppose. But we would like to have the stability and the legitimacy. So we will have that. That's some nice stuff. That is some nice stuff. And now we have the big stick, which is a very nice stick. I like that stick. And we also got from this diplomatic relation +4, which would be pretty darn good if we need to, or if we get the ability to dominate the Triple Alliance. Let's see, we are 94.3. We're so very, very, very close to dominating and putting these other guys under us, so they will have to listen to us. We do have a looming disaster, however, and that one will happen very, very soon from the looks of it. Have the modifier famine starting, so there's nothing we can do about it. Absolutely nothing. What a tragedy. And now we have a full-blown famine of 1 rabbit. Ends when good harvests return to the valley, and that could take quite a while, I suppose. People are spreading around with the whole New World system. It's mostly taken in the middle of Mexico. It's also in the Zapotec area and spreading all around, spreading outwards. So they will catch up sooner or later. Oh well, I think this will be where we cut it for this episode. We have expanded quite a bit, as is to be expected from a Tenochtitlan playthrough. Tenochtitlan is extremely powerful, a bit too OP, one could say. In the next episode we will try to get to the point where we can dominate the Triple Alliance, and then after that we could see if we can have a big coalition war. And after that I think that could be it for this playthrough, a smaller one, a smaller playthrough, and then try on. I got the advice to try out the Voltaire's Nightmare. That sounds pretty fun, so I will probably try to give that a shot. And whichever other mod that I can encounter. I've been really tempted to play Stellaris and the Star Trek mod for that, New Horizons. So I'll probably end up doing that too. I just don't have time. I need more time. If someone could just tell them at my job to give me money for doing no job at all, that would be great. So, you know, give them a call. Give them a call and tell them to give me free money. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one where we will continue to dominate the Mexican Valley. We've pretty much taken all of Mexico Valley at this point. We will continue on further. I will see you next episode. Have a good one.